My feeling was that with a general election approaching, and whilst trying not to be too political, that the Conservatives feel that they've got some ground to make up, and they wanted to give something. They wanted a bit more of a populist approach. Yeah. They need to bring in some voter confidence. So whilst technically nothing was actually required at this statement, I think the backdrop going into this was to try and increase voter confidence. So they needed to make some announcements. They needed to, and not only did they need to make some announcements, they needed to do something that was going to hit a big audience. And I think that's what they've tried to do. In reality, we spoke a lot in our office about the concept of stealth taxes, which for anyone listening, if they don't understand what a stealth tax is, it's effectively not making a change to an allowance, i.e., by not raising the personal allowance, individuals next year will be worse off than they were this year. So whilst they've not increased the tax, they will take more in tax by not giving that allowance. Wage growth goes up, but the tax bands don't. So to me, whilst there was giveaways in there, there's still a lot of what we class as stealth taxes. Yeah,
and again, they've not done anything with the planned reductions of the dividend allowances. That went from £2,000 last year to £1,000 this year to £500 next year. That's still in the running for this budget as well. And again, with the capital gains as well, dropped from 12,000 to 6,000 to 3,000 next year. That's quite a huge sort of real kick to a lot of businesses and a lot of employees as well. I mean, granted, I know the nice sweetener was the 2% drop in the NICs, which again we can cover in more detail from January onwards. But likewise, there's that continual stealth tax where they're not adjusting the bandings or the ratings or anything like that. Even though you are putting up minimum wage, again, something we'll cover later on, you're still pushing more and more people into those taxable brackets, aren't you? So you're still getting more tax revenue as a whole, even though you are giving almost very small carrots on a stick, without going very, very political again sort of thing.